Hey guys, Martin Ostad here with another video, and in this video I am going to be looking at two records that I bought yesterday, which was it Saturday the 13th of June, and that record, one of the record was a reissue that came out on Friday. I was gonna buy a different second record. I was hoping that they had gotten more copies of Neil Young's was it Mirror Ball? But no, they hadn't. And the week before, I went there for the same reason and ended up coming home with a Black Sabbath record. Yeah, but these two records that I bought actually sort of belong together. So here is the record that I mainly went in. The main reason I went in to Platekompaniet, and that is the repressing of Audioslave and Out of Exile. And for anyone who knows anything about me, you know that apart from other grunge bands, I love Soundgarden, and I was dearly fond of and in awe of Chris Cornell. And so Audioslave I thought was great, and I remember how baffled I was when they sort of released their third album and then just almost immediately call it quits. I should remember this because I did recently, or a year and a half ago anyway, read the one of the rather good Seattle grunge scene, but mainly Chris Cornell books out there. But this was the second one, wasn't it? It's 2 LP, 180 gram black vinyl featuring Doesn't Remind Me, Be Yourself, and Your Time Has Come. The one thing that did baffle me a little bit coming home with this is that it's not a gatefold. I thought that was rather odd, because I think a lot of people have been waiting for this. These go for a lot of silly money, the older ones. So it's Your Time Has Come, Out of Exile, Be Yourself, Doesn't Remind Me, Drown Me Slowly, Heaven's Dead, The Worm, Man or Animal, Yesterday to Tomorrow, and side D is Dandelion number 10 and The Curse. So let's open this one up. Here we go. I think I'll actually leave the shrink wrap on because I just ran out of plastic covers. I'll buy more of those when I get back next week. Wow. So not really a lot of extra information going on here. This is very bare bones, I must say. $399 of $40 for a double set. I guess that's pretty good. So we have inner sleeves with nothing really, but they're okay inner sleeves. They're not that cheap, the cheapest kind. And I wish I had seen them back in the day. Best of two worlds kind of thing there. Rage Against the Machine, Soundgarden, Chris Cornell, and there is the second record. Or first, actually, sorry. So, I was just a little bit surprised that there is no information other than what was on the front cover, well, the album jacket, as I guess English people say. Huh. But I'm very happy to have it on vinyl, of course. And that means I am 1 down and 2 to go to have all of Audioslave on vinyl. The second album I bought, well, I said it was kind of related, and it's this one. Yes, they had another Audioslave record there, and it costs, 10 kroner more, so not too bad. Koshi's Show Me How to Live, Gasoline, What You Are, Like a Stone, Set It Off, Shadow on the Sun, I Am the Highway, Exploder, Hypnotize, Bring Him Back Alive, Light My Way, Getaway Car, and The Last Remaining Light. I remember when this came out, after being somewhat, unimpressed by maybe what Chris had done so far after leaving Soundgarden. This blew me away. I thought it was amazing. And this is a gatefold. And it is a 2017, it's a European 2017 pressing. This has been reissued a couple of times since, but not here in Europe. I think those are only American pressings. And I am taking the shrink wrap off here because I want to have a look at the gatefold. I thought this was an amazing record. Well, I think all three of them are amazing. The second one, the one I just showed, this might be the strongest one, but here we are. And here we also have some artwork on the inner sleeves. I must say that really surprised me. And the vinyl. I miss Chris. So as far as Chris goes, there's a new reissue of one of his solo studio albums coming out in a week and a half, I think. It was the 26th. And of course the guys in Soundgarden are working on their final Soundgarden album. All the various hindrances are out of the way, and we'll hopefully get a wonderful farewell to Soundgarden on record. I don't know if it will happen this year, but hopefully by sometime next year. So that was 2 out of the 3 Audioslave albums on vinyl, pretty much right away. Here are my CDs, and I just thought we'd take a look at the Out of Exile one, because like I said, I thought that was maybe a little too bare bones, but let's see if there's anything else here. Yeah, here we go. There are photos. Now this was on the back, fair enough. But it looked like they were a little bit stingy. Like I said, very happy to have that on vinyl. Looking forward to listening to it, but that really did surprise me, I must say. Yeah, I don't know. Leave me a comment and tell me what you think. Should there have been maybe a little more effort as far as the presentation of this goes? gatefold kind of thing. Maybe a little bit of an input on the album itself. I mean, this is, you know, Chris Cornell isn't with us anymore and all that. But yeah, and so this is the one we're hopefully getting later on. I would hope. This is Revelations, the final album, which I also very much liked. Hard to dislike anything with Chris Cornell on it, except that maybe that one album. So guys, please click like, that helps my channel. If you have any comments about this, like I was talking about there, please leave a comment, and I like comments anyway. And if you want to subscribe, that makes me happy. I hope to see you guys soon in another video. Take care. Bye bye.